Hi Anne Shaw and hi Amanda Roberts. Amanda said it's pouring down in Shropshire. Sorry guys. So, not really quite with it today. I was thinking about cancelling the stream, so I'm a bit down today and I don't really want to bring everybody else down. Just one of them days where I can't do anything right again for anybody no matter what I do. Anne Shaw said it's been raining all morning but easing up now. Sunny here today. It's a little bit cooler than it has been, but it's still nice. Still a nice day. Amanda said, "Oh Sue, we all have off days, the swimming aren't appreciated. Tell me about it, Amanda." And he's moaning, oh, there's no food in, there's a freezer full of meat I went and got yesterday. There's ham in the fridge, he's got blue cheese that I got in. There's pate in the cupboard, there's beans, there's bacon. I'm sick of bacon, he says. And then the other one starts moaning about this and that. And Shaw said all these others that bring you down, Sue. True. And the truth is, I feel if it wasn't for me, there wouldn't have been a Christmas. I had to get a Christmas card for Marcus, Christmas card for our neighbours, Christmas card for other people that we know, Christmas presents for our neighbours, Marcus's Christmas presents, food, the drink. The vouchers for the meat. Went down and used mine last week, had to go and get his yesterday because he wouldn't go down and get it. Amanda Roberts said it's awful when all people do is complain. I feel for you. Yeah, I had a few tears earlier. And Shaw said send them to do the shopping, Sue. They obviously think they can do better. Well, they've just had my last tenner till Friday because they need to get drinks when they're out filming. They hasn't got any change. And that'll probably be gone by today, well, they're not going to get any more. Just about fed up with it. And he thinks money grows on trees. And I get €70 to do shopping. And they want money for drinks every day when they're out filming. I just can't do it. And Shaw said, I know how things can get at you, Sue, when you feel unappreciated. And I'm not sleeping properly. Been getting restless legs now, really irritable. Panic attacks in the night. just start getting really uptight and stressed. Money for the shopping and his carer's allowance. And the rest goes on the rents. The electric and internet. Amanda said, I'm sure I felt the same at Christmas. I had my brother round and he was narky all day. Would have had a better day alone. Yeah, I know that, Anne. I do suffer with it. I don't know, guys. I don't know what more I'm supposed to do. Got them biscuits, chocolate cakes. I couldn't get Christmas pudding for Christmas Day, so we had chocolate log. That was €6 just on its own. We did gammon for tea last night. Even went and got the pineapple to go with the gammon for me and Mike. Then he moaned because there weren't enough chips. Yeah, why did I bother? And all he does, he moans that he's got bad back, or got bad leg, or he's got this and that. And I have to run around looking after him, but nobody looks after me when I'm not well. And Shaw says, suggesting Amanda, if you have to cook for him again, cook at his place, then you can get away whenever you want. Leave the washing up to him. Sounds a good idea, that, Anne. And Amanda said, 18 people watching, only me and Anne Shaw chatting. Joining people. True, only 7 likes. Please hit that like as well, guys. It does help. And if there's only a couple of people that come into the stream, then, you know, it's not going to be worth doing. People just want to sit in the background and not join in, not comment. It's just toppling over. Anshaw said it. Sorry, Amanda said Anshaw. He never invites me over to his house. He never lets anyone in and has never used his oven ever. Seriously? How old did you say he is, Amanda? And Shaw said, Sue, it sounds as if you fed the boys well over Christmas. I don't know. Moaning because there's no eggs. Well, used the eggs last week. I didn't get eggs over Christmas. So I thought he might have had enough of them, but no. And they're not cheap. And cheese isn't cheap now. I don't know what they want, guys. Pardon me. And the other week he's eating spam. Now suddenly he doesn't like spam. Talking about the big one, by the way. They go out and they buy a roll of chopped pork and eat that same bloody stuff. Amanda said, yes, Sue, he's 67. It's not a good situation, but he won't go to therapy or anything. I realise my hope that he will change, or realise my hope that he will change is utterly false. Yeah, Amanda, I don't think a leopard can change its spots. And she also suggests you use his kitchen, Amanda, see what reaction you get. Tell him you aren't willing to foot the bill for the fuel in these tough times. It's a good suggestion, that, Anne. Maybe you need to put your foot down a bit more, Amanda. I know it's hard because you don't want to fall out, but you know, in the long run. Hi Joanne, good afternoon. And I had to do it with my brother last year. I've had to cut him off totally. And I would have liked to speak to him. I've tried for years to speak to him, but never ever got any replies. Always declined my friendship requests. And then last year, one of his friends messaged me saying that my brother wanted to contact me and give me his number. Only when I contacted him, all I got was slagged off. And then told quite brutally that my mum and her husband both passed away. My mum passed away in a care home, and my brother blames me. Apparently I left her there to rot. And I'm living the life of Riley in Benidorm by all accounts. Told me I'd make it its life's work to destroy my life. So I just had to cut him out. Cut him off. My last family member, don't speak. Joanne said, sorry I'm late, just back from daughter, she's not very well today. Oh God, I hope she's alright, Joanne. Amanda said, please, Sue, please tell me how you cut off, as I'd like to do the same. Basically, I blocked his number, blocked him off Facebook. All ways that he had contacted me, I blocked. If you block him, if you ever do decide that you want contact, you can always unblock him. It's not like you're deleting him totally. But that way then he can't phone you up and stuff. And then if he does turn up at your door, it's up to you whether you invite him in or not. You can ignore him, or you can answer the door and turn him away, or you can invite him in, but make it clear that he comes in under your terms. And if he's not happy, then I have to leave. Joanne said, you okay, Sue? What's happened? Oh, just getting moaned at again today, Joanne. It's normal, nothing's good enough. Apparently, according to Mike, there's no food in the house. When there's a freezer full of meat, there's ham in the fridge, there was bacon, but he's sick of bacon. Pate in the cupboard, there's beans. Still got some blue cheese that I bought him. I don't know, I just think he just expects, you know, money grows on trees and he expects a cupboard full. He's moaning because there was no pop when there's lemonade in the fridge. but because I haven't been out and got any more Coke, because I was too busy running around yesterday getting the meat, taking his saw back that he bought, and it fell apart and he wouldn't take it back. I had to take it back. And Shaw said just because you're family doesn't mean everyone gets on. You can choose your friends but not family. True, but even my friends, my one friend committed suicide before the lockdown. And my other friend, I don't know. She would speak on and off, and then suddenly she just didn't want to know. She tells me she's getting a divorce. I tried to support her. And then nothing. Amanda Roberts said, Sue, that's sad, but you did your best. And she said, I'm sure that's true. She said, Sue, thanks, that is good advice as I'm running out of energy for him. And Shaw said, unfortunate, my brother and I get on like a house on fire. Sorry if I'm buffering a bit, guys. Joanne said, get yourself down the Zodiac bar, Sue. The change. If I went down the Zodiac bar, I'd just get steamed. But I can't go to the Zodiac bar because I've got no money now to the end of the week. I've had my last tenner. Amanda Roberts said, I'm sure that must be nice. Mine drives me crazy. And she says that's what Sue should do. Oh, there's more, sorry. Diane's in. Hi, afternoon, Diane. Amanda Roberts said, Joanne, good idea. Sue, please use some of what I sent you to go out and have tapas. Treat yourself for once. I would do, Amanda, but we don't actually get that till the end of January. That's the problem with it going into the super chats and super stickers, you see. It has gone into the account, but if I tell you, Amanda, you'll probably be shocked. We got, out of that 50, we got just over £33. YouTube, Rob Dogs, tell you. But it's really appreciated, and when it does clear, I will make sure that I get some of it and treat myself. So thanks, really appreciate it, Amanda. Very kind. Ooh. Oh, that is. Oh, thanks. Wish I could have a hug right now. Need a hug. Joanne said, definitely Anne. Sorry, Sue, but they treat you like shit. If it wasn't for you, they wouldn't have half of what they have. I do the stream with Mike on a Sunday. I do his quiz for him. What thanks do I ever get? Amanda Roberts said, sorry, Sue, I didn't realise that. When it comes through, please use it to treat yourself. You're right, it's a riff up on YouTube's part, and you're welcome, Sue, thanks. It is, but then I suppose at the end of the day you're using their platform, so they've got to make something back. But, you know, when you get to a level, they allow you to monetize your channel so you can have adverts, so you can start to take money, but I bet they get a cut out of that as well. And sure, said Sue, try and put a small amount aside every week or month just for you. Don't let them know you have it. I used to do that when I was married to my ex. I might do. And I've got a little bit that might give me for Christmas, but I don't know what to do with it. I was going to treat myself to electric toothbrush till I realised that, like, every time I want to replace the heads, they're a tenner a go. Oh, I don't know. Mandy said, I'm sure, was he control freak at all? Oh, thanks Diane for the hugs. So 22 in, only 7 likes, guys. Please hit that like, as it really does help. And come and say hello in the chat. Joanne said, what's everyone having for dinner today? I've got some chicken breasts and I've also got some chops out. I think you may be doing the chicken breast. And let them moan about that. Poke him in the bloody eye. Amanda Roberts said, Joanne, I'm hungry, leave it out, lol. What are you having tonight, Joanne? I'm sure, suggests Amanda, he was like a lot of men. The partner I have now is totally different. I was determined it wouldn't happen again. Why are men like that? Mike does it sometimes. He's like, you're not doing that and you're not doing that. You know. Joanne's having sirloin steak, fried onions, mushrooms, side salad and garlic bread. Very nice. I could eat some garlic bread now. Amanda Roberts said, I'm sure I've been there too. I still hope to one day find a kind man. So they exist. And they do say that you should marry your best friend. Soulmates they talk about. I found my soulmates twice, still didn't end up with them. And Shawcett had a really late fight this morning, so can't think about food. Took a prawn ring out the freezer for a snack about 4. Nice. And she said, Diane, Joanne's tea sounds nice. Does, doesn't it? Especially with the side salad as well, that sounds yummy. And when I finish the stream, I should have to get ready and go down the shop to get some pop. Oh God, Joanne. That's terrible, Joanne. I'm glad that you got away from him. I have a friend in the UK who did. Well, she used to be my hairdresser. Her first partner, Paul, everybody thought he was so charming, he was so lovely and funny. But as they say, you don't know what goes on behind closed doors. And he was awful to her. When her mum passed away, they'd had words and he locked her in the house so she couldn't attend her own mother's funeral. She finally got away from him. She got a divorce, she took him to court. She's got what she wanted. He got charged with the abuse and stuff. Basically lock her in rooms for hours on end, days on end, no food and stuff. Really horrible person. But nobody knew because he was always so nice to your face. But now she's with a lovely chap. They have a great time together. I'm really happy that she's found someone. And Shaw said decided to never marry again. Been with my other half well over 30 years and it's worked so far. Amanda Roberts says, Joanne, me too. My son's father. Diane said, sorry to hear that, Joanne. Amanda Roberts said, Anne Shaw, you always seem content, good for you. And Anne Shaw says, sorry to hear that, guys. For me, it was more mental torture. Joanne said, spent many weeks in hostel, Sue, but kept going back. Stupid I was, that's why I'm happy on my own. Don't think I could trust again. I remember when I was younger, my mum and dad had this huge argument. We'd been at school, obviously, us 3 kids had been at school, it had been going on all day. My mum came and picked us up from school and dropped us off at the house. We thought she was going to put the car in the garage, but she didn't come back till later. She drove around for a couple of hours. The minute she walked in, my dad started shouting, wanting food. She was cooking food and he came in and started hitting her. My brothers had run upstairs as he was shouting. And I was kind of in the brunt of it, trying to stand between my mum and my dad to stop him. And eventually he calmed down a little bit, sat in his armchair waiting for his tea. Mum did his food, and afterwards she made him a cup of tea and she put a load of sleeping tablets in it. And the minute he fell asleep, she got us and the kids a few bits of clothing, dragged us up the road to the police station, explained what had happened. They said they'd get a police officer to go and check, because Mum was like, I think I've killed him maybe, I've put too much in, he's not moving. Police officer went down, checked, come back and said he's just asleep. And sent us to a hostel. It was horrible, spending the night in that hostel. But my dad was really apologetic the next day. And things were good for a couple of months. But it never lasts. Amanda Roberts said, Joanne, that's sad. You never know what may happen in the future. Matt Shaw said, Amanda, I am happy with my lot. Joanne said, I've had my dinners thrown at me, Sue. Terrible. And she also said, Joanne, same with my daughter, she went into women's refuge as the lad thought to going back. Fortunately, I managed to make her see sense. I'm sending you all hugs, guys. I don't know. Really don't know. Now the crazy thing is, me and Mike have been together for 34 years, so it must work. We have ups and downs, we have terrible arguments. But when we actually got married, it's over 9 years ago now, for a couple of months we actually got on really well. We sit and hold hands watching telly, we'd hold hands when we were out. Friend got us Mr. and Mrs. mug, we'd always have our drinks in that. We'd sit and talk for hours on end. And then just one day everything was back to normal again. Joanne said, love this community we have here, Sue. Thanks, Joanne. And she also, thankfully, Amanda, she now has a partner who she's really happy with and a daughter with him. Oh, bless. That's lovely. Oh. Yeah. Itch. So how did everybody's Boxing Day go? I have some news before we forget about Benidorm. 2 things. First of all, Benidorm is going to get a dry ski slope. That's going up by the Cross in the Sierra, whatever it's called, the national park up there, whatever. That's going to start commencement in 2023. And also, Benidorm is going to have its own airport. It's going down by the port, by the harbour. They're going to widen that. They're going to make the harbour bigger so that more cruise ships can come in. And there will be a runway out at sea. Ryanair and Jet2 have already voiced interest in that, having exclusive rights to fly directly to Benidorm. So what do you think, guys? And she also, like me, she hasn't remarried. Her ex tried to strangle her. He threw a bed frame on her and trapped her. Oh God. That's terrible. Yeah, you just don't know, do you, really? I think people are nice. People think I'm nice, I'm an evil cow. Women always seem to think they can change a man, but I've never seen it happen. You can't. If they're violent, they're always going to be violent, guys. And if you're with a violent partner, then you need to get away. So 19 in, only 10 likes. Come on guys, hit that like. Those 19 people, we've only got about 4 people in the chat: Joanne, Amanda, Anne and Diane. So if you're there in the background, say hello. Amanda said people think my brother's nice, but they'd be shocked to see how he behaves in private with me. He gets into rages, it's very unpleasant. And she also said only 3 or 4 gossiping again, I know. Come on men, don't be scared. Come and join in the gossip too. No Philip, sorry, not Philip, Richard Upton today. No King Charles. No Masters, Tanky, Stephen. Joanne's sitting having a Bailey's Irish Queen before dinner. Why not? Why not indeed? I might have one once I've been to the shops. Amanda said, yes guys, it'd be good to get a man's comments. Come on guys. Got 20 in, 11 likes now, so somebody else has come in. And she also said, awful Amanda, but he's not the only one. Plenty of charmers that aren't what they seem. True. And she also go for it, Joanne, no injuries, please. Amanda Roberts said, I'm sure it's awful. He's not even very charming, no. When I was younger, I used to live by a girl, and she always seemed to go out with coloured men. And eventually she actually moved in with this one guy, and he was quite scary. He was quite a muscular guy. Jamaican lad, we were all a bit, you know, she'd done the right thing. But she said he treated her like a princess. She rarely cooked. He would always make her cups of tea. They would go shopping together, but he would do like the shopping, she'd just be there. He'd always bring her flowers every week. He'd bring a bunch of flowers on a Friday when he finished work. He'd get them on his way back from work. Every birthday, he'd take her for a meal, you know, make a really big fuss of her. Diane said, I wish I could have a drink, but I'm on antibiotics. Oh no, Diane, what you've been doing to yourself, flower? Nan Shaw says, don't mix them, Diane, you may end up off your head. Wouldn't be such a bad thing. Amanda Roberts said, on the other note, Sue, tomorrow on Channel 4 at 9 p.m, Prince Andrew the musical will be a laugh. What on earth is that about? Anyway, guys, nobody's commented on the dry ski slope or the airport. Anybody got any thoughts on that? Diane said she's had the flu and lost her voice. Oh no. There's a lot of it about at the moment. Amanda Roberts said it's all about his interview. And Shaw said, I think it's nothing to do with what gifts men give you, it's how they treat you and the little things they do for you. Amanda Roberts said about what, Sue, at the airport? Okay, I'll say again. Benidorm has announced they're going to have a dry ski slope that is going up near to the cross in the Sierra, whatever it's called up there, the park. And that's going to be starting work next year. And also, they reported that Benidorm's going to have its own airport. It's going in down by the harbour. They're going to extend the harbour, going to make it wider so the cruise ships can come in. And there will be a runway out at sea. Jet2 and Ryanair have already voiced interest in that, in having like flights directly to Benidorm. So what's everybody's opinions on that, guys? And she also can't imagine how or where they'd build an airport near the harbour. I think they're going to make the harbour bigger, and the runway would actually be out at sea. Amanda said, oh wow, dry ski slope, that will cost a packet. The airport will spoil the landscape surely. Right guys, now I will say that today is the Spanish equivalent of our April Fool's Day, and these obviously were just part of that, just jokes. So sorry guys, not going to happen. No dry ski slope, no airport, just Spanish April Fool's Day jokes. Can't remember what it's called, it's Dias de Innocence. Diane said sounds good, less transfer time, and Anne Shaw said ski slope would be an added attraction as long as Joanne doesn't use it. And Amanda says, lol, nice one Sue, had me going there, well done. Yeah, these were on Facebook this morning. The ski slope I nearly fell for till I saw somebody's comment and then realised what day it was. And then the airport, I knew the airport straight away was one. So, especially when they said that the runway would be built out at sea, I'm like, yeah, okay. Yeah, it would be good to have an airport nearer to Benidorm though. I agree. Thanks Amanda, you guys have cheered me up a bit. So 15 minutes left, 26 people in, 13 likes. So come on guys, come and say hello, those background watchers. We don't bite. we're fast approaching the end of the year. Is everybody ready for the end of the year? Talk to me, peeps. Come on, people in the background. Enough is enough now, you need to talk. And sure, so good to hear we've cheered you up, Sue. Keep the positive vibes going. Joanne said, let's hope 2023 is a better year. It can't be any worse, can it? Let's be honest. Our lease is up at the end of February next year, so I'm hoping she's going to renew it, because I don't know what we're going to do if she doesn't. Diane said hopefully next year will be better than this one. Amanda said glad we cheered you up, Sue. Thank you. I wonder who these ones in the background are. And we got 4 wins, so that means like 21 people are just sat watching. And sure, so fingers crossed, Joanne, things can only get better. True. Amanda Roberts said, Sue, was it worth contacting her in the new year to check about the lease? At least then you know. I don't know, Amanda, to be honest. Maybe. And sure said 25 on my screen. Yeah, but 4 of them are you guys. Take you, Amanda, and Diane off, and Joanne. That leaves 21 people that we don't know who they are. You don't want to hit like, hit the dislike, guys. It still helps. Puts me up in the rankings. Share me. Whatever you like, guys, but... And sure said 21, not said a word. Come on, guys, show yourselves. Oh, somebody's got the hump and gone. Huh? Joanne said some people do watch on TV, which means they can't comment. Ah, righto, yeah. That's a good point, Joanne. Amanda says, I'm sure maybe it's a strange fetish. What, watching me? Whatever floats your boat, guys. God. Look at the bags under my eyes. Oh. What helps you sleep at night, guys? Oh, watching women chat, yeah, could be. bottle of gin. I don't like gin, man. It's a good idea, but I don't like gin. Don't, that's giving me horrible images, Anne. Oh my God. Amanda said she saw a video where you put foil in the freezer, then lay it on the ice for 10 minutes and it got rid of bags. Could be rubbish though. Ah. I might try that, and then if I'm like that on Friday, you know that throws me eyelids together. My freezer was having an absolute wobble last night, the alarm light come on. I think what I did was, when I bought all the meat back, I put too much in one go, and it couldn't cope with trying to freeze it all. It's alright now. And Shaw said, Amanda, I need a couple of rolls then. Oh dear me. Oh God. Sorry Amanda, didn't mean to make you laugh. Well I did, but you know what I mean. I had a friend once, somebody told her tea bags on your eyes. The daft cow made a cup of tea, put 2 tea bags in it and then took them straight out on her eyes, burnt her eyes, burnt her eyelids. Daft mare. You know, my Christmas tree is looking terribly sad. Kind of in the mood to take it down because I'm sick of Christmas now, but it's not fair on Marcus. It'll be coming down on the 6th. Cucumber good for bags, Sue. Ooh. I'm sure so. Tea bags, cucumber, tried the lot, doesn't work. If you get somebody to punch you in the eye, then they concentrate on the black eye rather than the dark bags. God. Just over 5 minutes left, guys. So all those that sat there in the background, say hello. Even if you just say hi. You know? Amanda said, I'm sure there's a thing called My Perfect. Yes, it does work. But when it wears off, you look worse. It lasts a few hours. Diane said, try tea bags, don't work. Joanne said, are you going out New Year's Eve, Sue? I don't know, maybe there's a party on the Vanti front, I don't know. And sure's been a good chat and a bit of a chuckle, off in a mo for a cuppa and a ciggy. And I hope you're going to put your feet up while you're doing that, Anne. Take a bit of a break, a bit of time out. And I've got a fridge full of bloody prosciutto at the minute. I don't like the stuff. Amanda said, "And sure, yes, me too. Hope the rest of your day's better, Sue." Can't get any worse, and if he starts moaning tonight, he'll be doing his own tea. I don't think it's going to get any better though, because my legs are starting to twitch. How's your legs now, Anne? They're still as bad. And sure said, "Amanda, I've seen that on the shopping channel, but I feared you may look worse when it wears off. I'd be afraid to look in the mirror." Joanne said, "Enjoyed the chat today. Also, I'm off for a shower before dinner. Take care, everyone." Take care, Joanne. Don't forget, guys, I'm back on Friday at 2 p.m. UK, 3 p.m. Spanish. You want to come and say hello? Hopefully we'll get a few more in. And Shaw said, "Still got restless legs at night, Sue. Keeps me awake often." It's horrible, isn't it, Anne? Mine are starting now, and I'm kind of swinging them backwards and forwards. They are worse at night, but sometimes they do niggle a bit in the day. Amanda said, "Take care all, see you Friday." Take care, Amanda, see you Friday. And don't forget what we said about your brother. Have a think about whether that's something you want to do to cut him off, or whether you're just going to lay down some boundaries with him. And Shaw said, "Take care, Sue, Joanne, Amanda and Diane. Be happy, guys." And you, Anne, take care. See you Friday, hopefully. There's nice bits on the sharp side. Right, coming down to the last minute, guys. So have a good day. And you, Diane, take care. Everybody go and have a good day. Enjoy your shower, Joanne. Enjoy your cuppa and your ciggy, Anne. Go and be happy, guys. God, this minute's a long minute. I thought it'd be time by now, but... So hopefully you can all make it back Friday and say hello, so that we get more in on Friday. A very quiet stream today. Thanks everybody though for coming along. I'll see you all on Friday, guys. Love you all. Have a good day.